Hello everybody, this is TechStack here, and this is going to be a new series that I'm starting on my channel, and it's going to be called 1,000 Nights of UHC. Yes, I've creating a new world. I'm playing vanilla Minecraft version 1.6.2, and I'm going to be testing out the UHC mode, or game rule. Let me go ahead and set that up, game rule. Natural health regeneration false. We are in UHC mode. If you're not familiar with UHC mode, it's really based. It's a command based on a mod, ultra hardcore, that the Minecraft members would play together. Obviously, I'm playing this in single player, so I won't have the same challenges they have as far as team PvP or solo PvP against each other. My challenge is going to be the new mob mechanics in 1.6. Most people already know by now that the skeletons in 1.6 will shoot more aggressively. They will not, kind of like a player, they will not draw their bow back to full strength in order to attack you if you're at a relatively close distance. And man, that chicken's going crazy. Come here. I just need one piece of food. Get me through the night. There we go. The skeletons were changed. The zombies were changed. That's probably the most noticeable change in the 1.6 version. It caused all the zombies themselves to spawn in other zombies. For example, if I were to attack a zombie that's over there, he might spawn in a zombie over here to call in reinforcements, kind of thing. So that's going to be a challenge. The skeletons are a challenge. In doing this, I'm going to play this like a normal game of Minecraft. I am not going to be hiding per se every single night. I'm going to be doing things like going to the nether. I'm going to be doing things like going to the end. I'm going to try and kill the dragon. And in all of this, I'm going to be only allowing myself to die once. I say that now. I might regret it later. I say this is going to be 1,000 nights of UHC. That is a long time to play the game. I understand that. Part of the reason I want to play that long, the other change, which I haven't really seen anybody going for in on YouTube to see what it really did or what it means, is that in 1.6 they made it so the mobs, if you stay in one general area of the map for a long period of time, will become more and more aggressive. They'll become more difficult. I read the wiki a little bit, and it said, it'll do things. That apple keeps disappearing, doesn't it? That's not really there. It's above somewhere. There we go. It'll do things like they'll start spawning in with enchantments on their armor, or they'll start, I guess first they'd probably start spawning in with more and more armor, and then they'd have enchantments and better weaponry, things like that. So I just kind of want to experience the changes to the mob AI, experience this UHC mode, not so much in a short-term game that the Minecrackers often play. I want to experience it in a long-term gameplay that means that it really just changes your whole game process. You can't take fall damage, because if you do, you're really just shooting yourself in the foot. I mean, let's face it. If you take fall damage, it can be catastrophic for your whole game. Like right now, I would normally just jump that, not even worry about it, because I know that I could heal myself. But not in this mode. You have to be a little bit more careful about where you step. You have to think twice about where you're going. There's some reeds over here. Let's go grab those. And yeah, and just so you're aware, I looks like this seed might be the same as the last one I was just testing with. I just spent the first night off camera in a world that is very similar to this. Yeah, it is this world. Okay, so all I did was spend the first night. I built a shack right here, and just to see, you know, how fast can I get to the point where I have enough wood and all that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and keep chopping these trees down. I'm probably going to follow the same mechanic here that I did on that first night before, where I just build a shelter, get myself some basic Minecraft necessities set up inside the shelter. You know, I put a door on it, I put a roof over it, just so that there's no possibility of any mobs getting into me. You know, be it skeletons through the door or spiders over top, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm not saying that we'll be spending the whole 1,000 nights in one single area in this game, but we'll be spending extended periods of time in different regions of the map. That way we can definitely test out, like I say, in the mobs getting harder the longer you're in an area. And it's just going to be an interesting long series, just because you can't go exploring over that way, and if you die, you die. No big deal. You spawn back in your bed. Whoop-de-doo. No, you can't do that. That's another thing. I probably will very rarely use a bed in this game, partially because I'm theming this whole series as 1,000 nights of UHC. So each episode is going to be from sunrise to sunset and rise again. As you can see, the sun is slowly starting to descend, so we're well past the halfway point on our day here. We've cleared an area for our base. Let's continue to get a little bit more wood. I know what you're probably thinking to yourself, why are you just still punching trees? I'm just going to take it easy. I don't want to aggressively attack the mines or the ground, the caves, whatever you want to call them. I kind of want to get these trees knocked away from where my base is going to be. That way, in the morning when I spawn back out here, I am not just instantly attacked by skeleton after skeleton. I want a little bit of a buffer zone where they can't shoot me from. Things like that. In fact, let's go ahead and chop down this tree, and we will need a little bit of stone to be able to meet my goals for this first night here, at least, because we want to make a furnace. If without the furnace, we're not going to have any charcoal. Without charcoal, we're not going to have any light, and without light, we're going to be in a world of hurt. So let's go ahead. That much wood. Get us a crafting table, make us a couple sticks, and get to work here. Let's go ahead and place this thing down. We'll probably put our crafting table right there inside of our base. We can always move it later if it's not in an optimal position. Let's get that. Let's go look for some stone here. I did think I seen a cave over this way, I believe. Yes, I did. Let's grab this apple and that apple. Apples are key to life, and where did it go? Wait, did you guys just see an apple? There it is. Apples are key to life in UHC mode. The reason being is that is the main way that you'll be able to regenerate health, is by using golden apples. Golden apples in this version of Minecraft have changed the recipe a little bit. They become a little bit harder to make. I think before they required golden nuggets, which you could make 9 of from a single piece or single ingot of gold before. Now they require golden ingots themselves. You surround the apple with the ingots. So that's going to be a challenge. You have to get 8 pieces of gold. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that I play Feed the Beast, and this thing does not have a macerator, so I'm not going to be able to double my ores, which is just awful. There's going to be a lot of mining involved in all this. But in the mining, that's where the challenge really becomes prevalent, because there's really no hiding from mobs when you're mining. Not too easily, at least. I'm not going to follow the rule of no... I love this right here. Love that. I'm not going to follow the rule of no strip mining, or what do you call it, branch mining, because it's just not needed. This is a long-term endurance type thing that I'm going for. So being able to go underground and build a long tunnel that is my mine is perfectly acceptable. Some of you might be thinking that's kind of cheaty or whatever. In my opinion, it's not. So I guess if you think it's cheaty, let me know in the description. But to me, it's not, because we're talking about 1,000 nights here. The only way I'll ever be able to achieve something like that is to be able to do just that. And in fact, let's go ahead. I've got this thing going. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that. We have a little bit of light going here. The furnace itself will create this initial pass of light here while we are building up our house. And this house is not going to be anything great. I definitely understand that. For one, I'm not the best builder to begin with. And two, this is our initial spawn shelter. It's a hidey hole, if you will. If you're from the Paul Sora's Junior School of Minecraft. Oh, thank you, chicken. You shall be my victim. In fact, why don't you just stay in here with me? And you can... Aw. Wasn't very efficient, was it? You can just lay me a couple eggs for the night. So I have a nice supply of chickens coming later. Let's get some light going. Oh, we don't have mob spawns inside our hut. And let's hurry with this roof, because it is fully dark out. If I didn't mention it already, these episodes will be one Minecraft day and one Minecraft night. That is going to be an episode. I'm doing it that way, partially because that ends up being approximately, I think, 30 minutes time, which is my usual time limit I give myself to record an episode of Minecraft. Or can't talk today. An episode of my for my channel. So that'll be a perfect time window there. Now, I'm going to risk this a little bit. I'll put my door in. It's a wooden door. Oh, no. Don't want you there. I want you there. There we go. I know I'm risking it. I get that. But we're going to do that for the first night. That way if zombies do try to come in, they'll be stopped for this first night. Because we're going to be doing some crafting here and things like that. But yeah, that just makes for the you know what, we're going to live on the edge because we need to know when it's day. That will be the end of our episode when it's day. There's some more of that. Let's go ahead and craft that into some additional torches. Like that. And unfortunately, this chicken hasn't laid me an egg. So we're going to have to cook this guy up all by his lonesome. Got saplings for trees. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a chest. Whew. You know, UHC mode can be kind of, what do you want to say? Nerve-wracking? Just because of the fact that, oh wow, we have a feather already. We can get bow, or we can get an arrow. We're going to need some food, which that first chicken happily provided for us. And hang on one sec. Okay, I'm back. Needed to get a drink there. It's kind of hard to talk for a half hour without ever taking a drink. We didn't do the best as far as gathering tools and resources and things for our first day. We did get a nice sampling or a nice supply of wood going. That's going to come in handy. In fact, let's go ahead and put that back in our inventory. That's going to come in handy when we do get to mining. Let's go ahead and start a little bit of a work on a floor or a path down to some kind of mine here. Let's fix our hotbar. 2, 3, 4. And get rid of you. Oh, that reminds me. Why? I was sitting here thinking, why do I have one empty inventory slot? I always put something there. What is it? Most important thing. A way to defend ourselves. Getting iron early on is going to be key. Having iron will allow us to... Great, now I have a floating chest. Getting iron will allow us to defend ourselves even better, reduce the amount of damage we will take. Let's face it, I am not the best Minecraft player. I will be taking damage at some point in this game. Hopefully not in this episode, or the next few at least. But be honest, I'm going to take damage. I'm going to do something stupid like dig that block and then walk right into it, and it's going to be a 12-foot fall. If you haven't seen my channel recently, I've been playing a couple games of UHC with some PvP mode on, where Pixel and White Jordan are on my TSCraft 2 server, and we just duked it out for a quick game of UHC. We gave ourselves like a 500 block radius we had to stay in, and basically once we got iron gear, we just went after each other just for fun, keep it a short game. But I was my own worst enemy. For sure in that, because I would go so far underground. It was pretty dark, didn't have enough torches, and I would derp out, walk into the area I was just digging, fall, and unfortunately in both of the episodes of UHC that I recorded, there managed to be a skeleton right where I landed after taking fall damage. So it was just like that. I would, oh good grief. That would have ended the 1,000 Nights if I would have fell. I would have fell right into that lava, looks like. Plus there's creepers. No real easy way of getting off of that. There's a skeleton there. I don't know if you can see that guy. The skeleton is right there. And a spider. That's just awful down there. Wow. One sec. Excuse me. I guess we need to find an alternate way down. I am not very interested. I'm not very interested in visiting a ravine yet. We are not geared up for it. There's flint. We need flint. Or gravel, I mean. Let's go ahead and grab all this. Oh boy. Seriously? I mean, it's good to have a cave. Don't get me wrong on this. Oh, wow, that's a huge ravine. That's so tempting to go down there, but I just know death and destruction wait. I'm not even going to risk it. I'm putting one up there. In fact, there. No falls for me. I've learned my lesson. Someone on my channel even said, when I was, after I had done recording all that and put it on my channel, those episodes, you're terrible at this. Sorry. I guess I am. I don't know. Maybe doing 1,000 nights is a little bit of an overachievement. We'll see. Maybe I'll prove them wrong. Maybe I'll prove them right. You'll have to watch and find out, guys. Let's head on up. We're almost out of torches for one thing, so we're going to need to create some more of those. We do have some more logs. And I want to take a look, see what time it is. I am seeing the sun peeking over between those trees there. So we're almost done with our first night. Ooh. Which would have been our last night had I not been paying attention. I would have fell right in there. We are almost done with our first night. I gotta come up with a better way of saying this. I'll work on that. We are almost done with the first of 1,000 nights of UHC. So yeah, I guess, guys, as the sun's rising here, let me know what you think of this series. Let me know if you think it's worth continuing, if it's the stupidest thing you've ever seen, if you just think I'm the most terrible UHC player there is. However you want to look at it, I don't care. I really don't. Go for it. Be mean. Be nice. Leave a like. Leave a comment. There's no mobs. That's a good thing. I'm staying inside. I'll see you next episode.